So today we're going to be working on a nice little bowl here, and I'm going to try what's called the dirted tank. And I think it's going to be super cool to try out different with my plants. So we're just going to experiment with very little fish in it, and we're going to see how good it turns out. So when you're doing a planted or a dirted tank, you're going to put, I have some organic soil right here. We're just going to put some of this organic soil in there. You're only going to get about like 1 inch, because if you have too much, I've heard that can release a lot of bacteria into your tank. Okay. I'm going to put in some of this rock that I got from Petco, and I think this should match it pretty good. I've heard that you want to have small grained sand or small grained gravel because your dirt won't come through it as much, whereas if you had big gravel, it would come through the cracks. This is a very low-tech setup where I'm not going to have any CO2 or any really expensive lights. So this is pretty simple. I'm just doing a little bit of dirt and some rock. And the inhabitants that I'm going to have, I'm going to try to put a Betta fish in here, and then I'm going to do something like cherry shrimp or possibly just some real small fish and shrimp. So this is going to be kind of like an experiment to see how it works. I have a ton of plants. These are like more of my bigger ones that I'm going to put in the background. Plant right here, I've had it for a while in my tanks. It just has real tiny little leaves that are all like spirally. I don't know what it's called, but it looks super sweet. This looks really nice. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but this looks like you actually can separate it. Now this is a rosette sword. This is so pretty. I think it's relatively similar to the Amazon sword. This is so cool. It just popped right out, and so I'm going to kind of plant this roughly somewhere in the front where it'll just look awesome. Okay. So we're going to try to make this look really nice with some rocks to kind of scape it. And so I guess that's what we're going to do for the scape. It's not most complex, but I think this will look really good. Just like that. Now I've just about got it mostly scaped. This is going to be the front of the tank. And we've just got some different bigger plants in the back. And then some smaller plants in the front that'll hopefully do like a little carpet. And I've got the rosette sort. I really like that. That's very pretty. And so we've just planted some different plants all around the tank. It looks pretty nice. And now I'm going to try to fill up the water level without making a big mess from the dirt. Now I'm just filling up the aquarium. This is where it's going to stay from now on. And the way I have it set up is I have a 5-gallon bucket. And it's placed a couple inches above where the tank is. And I just have some airline tubing running down towards it. And I put the tubing on top of this little bowl. That way, when the water comes in there, it won't disturb any of the rocks or dirt that I have in there. And so it is taking a while, but I think in like about an hour this will be completely filled up. Not really sure how many gallons this little bowl holds, but I'm gonna assume it's probably like 2 or 3 probably is what I'm thinking. So yeah, this is pretty cool. It's kind of like watching paint dry. It's taking a long time, but those plants are looking really, really cool. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this tank turns out. Okay, so here it is. I've had it set up for about a week now. And I had a little guppy in there to make sure everything was doing good. And so I've got a little autocinculus cat to help clean up the algae, and then I do have a snail or 2 in there. So the guppy was trying to keep it clean, make sure I knew that it was going to work. And so now we're going to put in my beautiful, huge, big Betta here. So I'm really excited. He's a pretty fish. I did get him from Petco, but I think that's just fine. Should be nice and healthy, and I'm hoping I'll have him for a long time. Oh, that is so cool. I'm excited to see him swimming around. Hopefully he's nice and healthy, and he'll start swimming around at the top, doing his little thing. He might need a couple minutes to get used to it though. Okay, so this is my Betta bowl after about a week of having it set up. The plants are doing good, especially the S. repens in the front. Seems to be growing a decent amount. And then the Betta, you guys saw me put him in the tank, and he's doing really good. He's not eating a whole ton, but he's just getting used to the tank, so he's doing really good. I like him. He's real pretty, white and blue. And so yeah, I'm enjoying having him. He's doing pretty good. Swimming around, just getting active these past few days. And so he's become a real interesting fish. He'll constantly do like he is now, when he'll display his colors and stick his face out because he thinks he sees another fish, but it's only his reflection. But yeah, he's a very, very cool fish, and I'm enjoying having him.